listening to another episode of Fort Riley, the podcast. My name is Jennifer J.J. James with your Garrison Public Affairs. On this week's episode, we are at Fort Riley's Army Wellness Center with Director Kendra Seat. Kendra, how long have you been the director for the Army Wellness Center here at Fort Riley?
I have actually been here since October of 2012, so a little over 10 years now.
Okay, when did the Army Wellness Center stand up here at Fort Riley?
Here at Fort Riley, we actually opened our doors in June of 2013.
So you were here before it was the Army Wellness Center?
Correct, yeah. I got to come on board and help outfit all of our equipment and rearrange all of our rooms and make sure that we fit into this space, got our staff on board, and got everybody trained prior to us opening our doors in June of 2013.
When you came on board in 2012, did you know that that's what you would be doing?
It is. I actually had the opportunity to start with wellness centers out in Colorado when they were standing up their Army Wellness Center out there. And then my husband was PCSing to Fort Riley at the time. So I came here knowing that this is the position I was coming into and what I would be doing, and this great opportunity that we had for Fort Riley to kind of help our population.
That is awesome. So 10 years later, here you are.
Here we are.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Wellness Center itself?
Sure. Yeah. Wellness centers were created as a primary prevention program, helping people with behavior and lifestyle choices before a health problem occurs. Not to say that we don't help people who are dealing with some issues, but we're hoping to get ahead of the curve and help people make healthy choices now so that they have longer, healthier lives down the road. When they were stood up, we fell under Army Medicine. Now Army Medicine has shifted over under Defense Health Agency. So we're a DHA program just helping people with behavior and health choices.
Great. What are some of the programs that you offer inside the Wellness Center?
The thing I think that is most beneficial to people, that most people probably don't know about the wellness centers, is that we have health coaches, people who can help individuals work through, barriers they're coming up against in making those healthy lifestyle choices. So everything we do includes health coaching, really helping people see themselves and work towards their outcome goals and in being healthier. That could take on any shape or form. We focus on healthy sleep habits. We focus on improving nutrition, improving physical activity, decreasing stress. So really looking at an individual holistically to help them, again, improve those outcomes, work towards their health and wellness goals.
So who are your clientele? Are they soldiers? Are they families? Are they a mixture?
Sure. Yeah, we're actually very fortunate. We do work with all of our active duty service members. We're available for their family members over the age of 18. We also have the opportunity to work with retayees and civilian employees.
So can units reach out to you and ask you to help them build programs for some of their soldiers, or with the Victory Wellness focus?
So with Victory Wellness, we have a lot of units contacting us to work on education classes. Education is a big part of being able to improve one's overall health and well-being. You have to know the information in order to make change. If you don't know, it's kind of really hard to make those changes. So we do a lot of education with Operation Victory Wellness. We also have units contact us and do some of our assessments that we offer, whether that be looking at metabolic rate, how many calories they should be putting in their body, looking at body composition, talking about fitness. We do a lot with the units.
Great. What about family members? Do you get referrals? Can they be referred here, or can they just walk in and ask for an appointment?
Either way. So because we are under that medical system, we do get referrals from some of the medical providers. However, you don't need a referral to come to the Wellness Center. You can walk in and say, hey, I'm interested, and we'll get you scheduled to sit down with one of our health coaches and talk through kind of what you're working towards, and then we'll make those recommendations from the services that we offer to create that plan for someone to move forward.
Oh, great. So the first thing is coming in and setting up an appointment, and the first thing you're going to do is see a health coach?
Yep. You're just going to sit down and talk. You're going to talk about, what are you wanting to achieve? What are you currently doing to get there? What things are, hard for you? What are you coming up against? We're going to just work through those issues. We're going to create that plan of action, whether that, again, be education or assessment or just ongoing health coaching, because some people just need accountability. And we just kind of go from there.
Years ago, I came in and I did the bod pod. I did the assessment in 2013, I think right after you guys opened. And I was able to take some nutrition classes. Mm-hmm. I don't think we did a sleep study thing, but we did like the metabolic rate. Mm-hmm. What has changed since the 2013?
We've maybe added a couple of education classes, but we still offer all of the same services that we did in 2013. And the great news is that we have all of that information still. So anybody who may have visited us in the past and maybe went their own way for a while, if they decide to come back, we have the comparative information if that's something they want to look at. Something else that's great to mention is that because there are 35 Army Wellness Centers worldwide, all of our wellness centers are connected. So if an individual is coming from another installation to Fort Riley, we have all of that information and we can help them continue on their journey as well.
That is amazing, especially considering PCS has happened. We know that in the Army life, PCS has happened, and usually not when you expect them or when you want them.
Right.
So if you're in the middle of a program, you don't have to lose that hope. You can continue that program.
You can continue forward, yep.
Is there anything else about the Wellness Center or any of the programs you'd like to share?
Just want people to know that we're here, we're an option. Something I guess I could share is that for our spouses, coming up at the end of the month, we're starting a 10-week group health coaching for spouses specifically. We call it START, which is an acronym for Spouses Thriving, Achieving Results Together. And it's just an opportunity for a small group of spouses to get in a room together, become each other's support system, and learn at the same time. So that, again, some of those barriers maybe can be decreased, but they also make those connections and build some of their network on the installation.
When's the cutoff for that?
Our first group is on January 31st, so anytime between now and the 30th, if they just give us a call, we'll get them scheduled.
And what's that number?
It is 785-239-9355.
Which is WELL, right?
It is, yep, 239-WELL. Give us a call.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time today, Kendra. What you don't know is I am about to re-up my 2013 and see how I'm doing.
Let's go.
I look forward to seeing you in the future.
Excellent.
This has been Jennifer J.J. James with your Fort Riley Public Affairs, thanking you for joining us for another Fort Riley the Podcast.